YouTube fucking hates my camera tonight. I swear to God.
Better the camera hates you.
No, camera doesn't hate. Oh, well, yeah, true. Shut up!
Never.
Dick! Down. Hopefully shit's working right. Fuck me. Not literally.
Oh, lovely.
Hold on. Hold on. There. This one will work. Fuck. Holy shit.
Gizmo, stop trying to eat.
I think I yeah, we got it working. Okay, so YouTube hates my Logitech.
YouTube just hates. That's all it is.
Swear to fucking God. This is the Logitech cam. It No, you guys are right. YouTube hates me tonight.
Ooh.
YouTube fucking hates me.
YouTube just hates in general. Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
Aye.
Would you like long nip or no?
Later.
Okay. You're gonna be passed out later.
No shit. 3.5 fucking hours, we were dead. But the moment I get back from break, we're in the middle of a fucking rush.
Yeah, we seen 950. I seen the line through the drive-through.
Fuck both.
We were standing outside looking down over at Wheelis's car and found out that K9 unit was out and about. And
yeah, because the guy ditched his car.
Surprisingly, where did he ditch it at?
Fuck, I can't remember where they said. All I know is all I remember hearing for sure is the dude ditched his car. And I just realized I left my charger down at work. Fuck!
It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it's closed. I'm too tired to walk back down there. If I'm up early enough in the morning, we'll go down and see if it's still there. Someone had already taken it.
So yeah, my night. That's how my night's been, guys. We had a car chase through the heights. YouTube just wanted to fucking hate me.
No shit. He's holding on pretty good.
On January 5th, 2022, YouTube's updating their terms of service again.
And safe. Yeah, the bull's pissed. He doesn't like anyone.
Okay. Oh yeah, and then after the car chase, there was shots fired off near oh God knows, down towards like Caraway-ish area. So that was, we heard those.
Oh, what? That horse is bucking all over the place.
I'm a Class A rider.
I've ridden a few horses. Not
I'm one step down from being able to break a horse. On that subject.
because I won't even break the horses. I've already been tamed by you. Super fucking chill.
Oh shit.
So it started off with me going horses.
Ooh.
First time ever riding a horse. Right?
Oh.
And everyone else was too scared of the big horses. So me and
That was a
my
good
friend
fucking
started
hit.
going
Jesus Christ, I'm
horses
stoned.
To see who would get the largest horse. The largest horse name was Brownie. The second largest
Very,
horse
very much stoned.
was well, Brownie obviously is a chestnut. But
And if
the other one was an Gray,
holy
Fucking
shit.
yeah, but his was
That was a good damn hit. Holy
with
fuck.
gray splotches and little bubbles on his butt. And I looked like a cancer. So,
Just
Um,
check it out.
I got a couple little short videos on my phones that I'll be posting to YouTube later on.
And we introduced ourselves to the horses and everything.
Maybe.
As you do.
You know,
I may.
apples, whatever. And I looked
Oh,
and I saw what Sprite was looking at, and it was neither of those.
Not gonna make any promises with that.
It wanted a piece of corn.
Wait, why am I doing that? And I can just do it this way. Sorry, give me a second.
That's not regular. I said. Next thing they know,
It's 11 o'clock at night.
Sprite never takes anybody.
11 minutes, even more
I
sus.
don't know what the horse wants.
Well, that was sus. Almost 22 minutes.
I'm sure. And the next day, it was time to learn how to tack a horse. Crystal,
I don't remember how.
Send what to you?
Even before the teachers, we got outside.
I don't got nothing to send to you.
As you do.
Waxed and
Hi, Oreo.
everything, and we shook out the
What you doing?
Make sure there were no ticks or anything on the horses that we had to talk about.
Guys, remember when the kittens were first born?
No dirt or debris in them. And by the time everyone was getting ready, we already had our.
Come here, boogers. Oh.
Teachers were like, what the fuck? Oh no, the teachers.
This is Oreo.
Were surprised, but it was the ranch people who were.
He's like, yes, I know I'm on
"Oh,
camera.
We know you've ridden horses before. We went, no. Well, then how the hell do you know how to do this?
Westerns.
Oh, Western. Maybe.
Oh, the videos? I should be able to send them to you over Facebook Messenger.
Go ahead and check.
Hi, Oreo. Don't you dare chew on that wire.
And
Y'all
I'm
got
like,
everything right?
so did we miss anything? They went,
No.
no.
Oh, silly booger. Ugh.
I looked at them and they went, if you pay
Oh.
attention to a movie,
Oh.
and the movie is as accurate as it can get, you can learn a lot. I never thought about it that way.
Yeah, Oreo's a big baby.
We got up
See?
on our horses and said, we'll meet you out front. And
He's like, what's up, guys? What's up, YouTube?
And,
He's just a purring away right now, aren't you?
This should be
Aren't you?
Yeah. They were up as the sun was coming up. We were up before the sun was coming up. We got everything plus sun done. And you should have heard the other girls. We were on a trail ride.
Oh, it's not YouTube that was fucking up. It was my camera that was fucking up. Every single time I hit the desk, it would disconnect, and that's because it has a loose connection on my laptop. It's an old camera. It's a Logitech 1080p HD. So I've had this camera since we moved down here, actually. Our first Christmas we were down here was the camera that my wife got for me. Come here, Oreo. Oh, oh yeah. YouTube. I don't get paid from YouTube. I don't. If I make any money from streaming to YouTube, it's because people donate or they tip. You know, that's the only way that I make money off of YouTube. And that's a very rare. It's a huge rarity that ever happens. You know, the last donation that I received was a $20 donation from from Scott, and that was when I was thinking about doing. Oh, Oreo! I was thinking about doing a sleep stream one day. You know, and I was just like, "Fuck it, Green Angel for a sleep stream. Why the fuck not?" You know. Do my usual of, you know, how I usually always did those back in the past. You know, it was just something that, you know, Green Angel for a sleep stream. And I got a $20 tip, and he's like, "How's this for a Green Angel?" I sat there, fuck it. You know, so I did a sleep stream, and that was the last tip or donation that I received. Was back then. They got off their horses and thought they were just everything else I get paid from Twitch. Where do you think you're going? You know, that's where I make my money at. You know, and it really and honestly, it not really. I mean, because people don't like to hear about haters. You know, they really don't. But that's what we've finally come to the conclusion one day, is that the haters are just jealous due to the simple fact is that I found a way to make money and I enjoy doing it. You know, I stream and I make money. It's one of the easiest fucking jobs that I have ever fucking had. And I love it. I absolutely love it. You know?
Yeah.
And, you know, people will sit there and say, well, then why do you stream to YouTube? It's because it's where I got my start. You know, I'll always stream to YouTube. You know, I'll always do my streams to YouTube from time to time. Oreo, you need to stop, dude. Like, stop. I know you want Levins. But if you want Levins, you can stay up in my lap. There you go. You know, I mean, shit. I got my start on YouTube streaming. No, stop it. Streaming from a phone with a cracked screen from a tent. You know, and it was here on YouTube that I started live streaming on, you know. So I mean, Oreo, you son of a bitch. Well, what's next? Where else are you gonna knock off, dude? I want to see it. What you got? Uh-oh. Oreo's right over here next to the laptop. Come here, dude. Ah! Oreo, what the fuck did I tell you? No. No. No, 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 no. And people, and mind you, just so that we can clear the fucking air about this, okay, guys? I was scruffing my cat. It does not hurt the cat. Okay, so for all of you animal lovers out there, I was not hurting my cat. I was just picking him up, and it's honestly one of the easiest fucking ways to pick up a cat. Scruffing them. If you want my honesty, it's one of the easiest ways to pick up a cat. Oh, hey, look at that. You knocked over my mellow yellow. Thank you, dude. But yeah, I mean, people have asked me, where's your super chat button? I don't get a super chat button unless I hit 1,000 subscribers and I also meet YouTube's standards to be able to apply for that said button, you know. And I honestly don't think I'll ever get it. If you want my honesty, I cuss too much. You know, there's just too much bullshit that happens in my streams from time to time. You know, I don't think I'll ever receive it. You know. Can I have the rings now? And they would. You know, so I honestly don't think I'll ever get the super chat button, and that's fine by me. You know, if you want my 100% honesty as well, I honestly don't think that I deserve to even have the super chat button. You know, or if I hit like YouTube's little partner program where you can have that membership button on your channel, I honestly don't think I'll ever achieve that. If you want my honesty, I don't think I ever will. That's fine by me. Fucking cat. And yes, and also the safest. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, I stream too much to Twitch. As I said, you know, that's where I make my money at. I stream way too much to Twitch. You know, I mean, if I were to pull up here, let's pull up my stream manager real quick. Let's see how many hours I have streamed this last month. Whee! Oreo farted. I have streamed 327 hours this month. Oh. 327 hours streamed since November 1st through November 30th. You know. So yeah, that just tells you. She didn't. You know, I said if he tries to go one way or the other to get to the house, just go in the opposite way, just like this. And he okay. Cat farts stink even worse than dog farts. I don't know, dude. I don't know, bro. It's a toss up between Gizmo and the cats and who's worse. Come on, fuck you. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Fuck you. You know those viral videos of people that, you know, go flip your cat off and see what happens. Fuck you. Ow! Okay, it happened. Flipped Oreo off. He grabbed my finger and bit it. It works. Oh, okay. You know, is it a bad thing that I have, like, maybe, let's see, I know 2 confirmed. I know 2 confirmed Jonesboro police officers are subscribed to my YouTube channel. I know that for a fact. 2 of them are confirmed. Possibility of 4 or 5 others plausible. But I know 2 officers of the Jonesboro Police Force are definitely subscribed to my YouTube channel.
The guy's about half a length behind me. And I'm just going and going and going, and we get over the bridge.
And people ask me, does that bother you? No, it doesn't bother me at all. It honestly doesn't. They already know I smoke weed. They already know that I'm not growing. They already know that I won't grow until it becomes recreationally legal here in the state of Arkansas. They already know that. I done told them. As soon as it becomes recreational, I'm going to follow what the law states on what I am legally allowed to grow as a recreational user. They're all fine with it. You know, I mean, Mara, I proved it to you today. Let's just put it that way. I think that's the only thing I have to fucking say. I done proved it today with Mara while I was on the phone with him on Facebook Messenger.
He goes, if you need your trail back, I said, I memorized it. But where's that trail back? He goes, no. Snake turtle.
Where did that go? There it is. Did I not, Mara? Did I not prove that to you today? Yeah, I don't know the full bylaws about being a medical patient and being able to grow as well here in the state of Arkansas. From my last understanding was when the states of Missouri and the state of Arkansas ended up medically legalizing it for medical cannabis patients. Missouri got the okay for growing, but Arkansas did not. And that's what's honestly really upsetting, because Arkansas and Missouri, especially southeastern Missouri, we have really good growing weather. Especially up here in the northeastern side of Arkansas, we got really good outdoor growing weather. But it's just being able to have the laws passed that need to be passed for me to be able to grow. Because are you kidding? I'd be fucking growing right now if I could. If it was allowed for medical cannabis patients in the state of Arkansas to grow, I would be. I'd be growing 1 or 2 plants. You know, just 1 or 2 at a time. Something small, you know. You know, nothing too big. You know, probably wouldn't even let it get taller than this. In veg. You know, probably at tallest it would get. I'd probably, what I would do is I'd crop it at 4 foot or 3 foot and let it bush out. Yeah, I also don't have the space for it either. You know, I don't have the space to do it in a studio apartment. Otherwise, I would be. I mean, back when I was living in Nevada, Missouri in a studio apartment, that was a different story. You know, I mean, because it was just me for the majority of that 1 year lease that I was there for. So I set my plants up over in a fucking corner of the apartment with lights on it, you know, on a timer. And there was a fucking tarp. I put a fucking tarp over my fucking plants in the corner of the house or in the corner of the apartment. So then I was able to sit there and have it 24-hour dark and be able to be up during the time that it was 24-hour dark. Or not 24-hour dark, sorry, during its dark cycle. But usually during that time when the lights were off, I was usually asleep. You know, so it literally worked out perfectly. But yeah, I had a nice little setup in my apartment in Nevada before I moved all my plants to the closet. And that fucking closet was a fucking skinny ass closet. It was about like yay wide or yay deep.
There's probably apple juice on it still.
No, he wanted another apple.
Yeah.
So they gave me one more and they peeled it and everything.
Yeah. By the way, don't ever use aluminum foil to try to reflect the light for your plants. By the way, it actually does damage to the plants. Actually, but no, that was before you moved in, Mara. I had them over in the corner of the apartment. When you moved in, it was my second grow. That's when they were in the closet. Yeah, I had 2 grows while I was there, dude. I got lucky with getting some fast autoflowers from autoflower seeds from Amsterdam.
I didn't realize that. I went, yeah, all animals have fever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And you also have to try and figure out what they like and what they don't like. Because if you try and feed them all the same thing.
Yeah, no, and see what's funny is that a lot I've always asked this question too. I was just like, why do people grow tomato plants with their cannabis plants? And my uncle just sat there and looked at me and he's like, it helps. It teaches you how to grow other vegetables. He's like, and why not? And you're getting fresh vegetables from your garden anyways that you'd never have to go to the store for. I'm sitting there going, okay, valid point. You know, so yeah, when I start growing again, I'll be fuck, depending on if it's going to be indoor or outdoor, depending on how the laws go. If I want to be doing outdoor growing when it becomes recreationally legal down here, it'll be a mixture of tomato plants, green beans.
She introduced her name and she went, okay, so I understand you like apples?
Maybe some corn. Well, I mean, it's not just only for camouflage either. You know, it's not just used for camouflage. It also helps teach you also the growing process of different varieties of vegetables, because also at the same point in time, everything that you grow, unless you clone that one strain and specifically stick to that one strain, every strain that you start from seed is going to be different unless you have a specific strain, you know, of seed in either a baggie or a small jar like I do. I have one specific strain in one jar, and that's Candyland. And then in the other jar, it's a mixture of Green Crack, Blue Dream, Gorilla Glue number 4, 7, and 11, Dutch Treat.
It will, but
any older generation horse trainer.
I think what I was told was Alaskan Thunderfuck, but I can't fully remember. If you want my honesty. There's some Orange Blossom from my old grower. He ended up tossing me some of those. Oh God, there's so many different strains of seeds that I have. It's unbelievable. So when I start growing, it's basically every single plant that I grow is going to be different. I grew up in the city, but grew up in a garden. Amen to that. I grew up in the country and grew up in the garden at the same time. Because my stepdad, back when we were living in Duval, we had growing up in Duval, we had what was it, a 20 by 20 raised bed garden that we would grow corn, green beans, snow pods, tomatoes, cucumbers, and we would also sometimes grow pumpkins as well out of there. But that's what we had growing up. So I was always in the garden helping my stepdad. Always in the garden. So I was always told that I have a green thumb, and I'm sitting there going, well, let's see how it transfers over to cannabis plants when I'm able to grow again. Because the cannabis plants that I started growing up in West Seattle, they were doing pretty good. They were doing real good, but had to get rid of them because we were moving, and I didn't have a way to transport them. And then, actually, no, that was the second grow. The first one, Aqua ended up getting a hold of the plants. God, I miss Aqua. Aqua got a hold of the first plants, and then the second grow that I did, those got up to, before we moved out of Des Moines, those ended up getting up to like 5 foot tall, and I just left them. I left them in the closet with the lights in the timer. I just left them there. There's a lot of shit that we left in Washington State that we can't get back. And then one of the others came over because this was the one I didn't like. Sacrifices that we had to make in life to be able to have a better life.
Their job easier.
No, I was better than her daughter. That's what it was. And anyways, one of the others came back and.
Holy shit, Discord.
You're freaking amazing. You realize that, right? I went, no, I'm just a kid. No. What you did, they told me if they had more workers that were like you, they probably wouldn't have so many issues. I said, as long as they follow what
How to not shoot a crossbow. That ought to be interesting.
But it's the hard-headed asshole.
All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off. I need to get some sleep. Much love, guys. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.